Dear voter, as our reliance on wireless technology continues to grow, so does the need to address the potential health risks associated with radio frequency radiation, or RFR. A substantial body of research has highlighted that the dangers of RFR extend beyond mere thermal or heating effects, challenging the long-held belief that low-level electromagnetic fields are entirely safe. This emerging evidence underscores the importance of electing leaders who prioritize public health and scientific integrity, such as RFK Jr. and former President Donald Trump. Beyond thermal effects, the growing evidence of RFR risks. Numerous studies have demonstrated that RFR can cause biological effects without significant heating of tissues. Key research includes the National Toxicology Program, or NTP, study. This comprehensive study found clear evidence that high exposure to RFR, similar to that emitted by second-generation and third-generation cell phones, led to an increased incidence of malignant schwannomas of the heart and gliomas in the brain of male rats. These findings indicate that RFR can induce cancerous growths without causing thermal damage. Next, the Ramazzini Institute study. Replicating the NTP's work, the Ramazzini Institute conducted long-term studies on rats exposed to RFR at levels comparable to those from cell towers. The results mirrored the NTP's findings, further reinforcing the potential carcinogenic effects of non-thermal RFR exposure. Then, the interphone study reanalysis. Initially suggesting minimal risk, a reanalysis of the interphone study data revealed that individuals with the highest cumulative call times, as little as 30 minutes a day, exhibited an increased risk of developing glioma, a serious form of brain cancer. This highlights that even moderate, long-term use of mobile phones can pose significant health risks. The Bio-Initiative Report. This extensive review of over 1,800 studies concluded that existing safety standards fail to protect against the non-thermal biological effects of RFR. The report emphasizes the need for updated regulations that consider the full spectrum of RFR's health impacts. Finally, Dr. Henry Lai's research. Dr. Lai has conducted pivotal studies demonstrating that RFR can cause DNA damage and oxidative stress, mechanisms that are critical in the development of cancer and other health disorders. Misclassification of health risks and regulatory failures. Despite this compelling evidence, regulatory bodies like the Federal Communications Commission, or FCC, have been slow to update their safety guidelines, which have remained unchanged since 1996. In 2021, the U.S. Court of Appeals for the D.C. Circuit ruled that the FCC failed to adequately consider the non-thermal risks of RFR, mandating a reassessment of safety standards. However, 3 years later, neither Vice President Harris nor President Biden has compelled the FCC to comply with these court orders, leaving the public vulnerable to ongoing RFR exposure without adequate protections. Why support RFK Jr. and Donald Trump? Electing leaders who recognize and act upon these scientific findings is crucial for public health. RFK Jr. has been at the forefront of advocating for stricter RFR regulations and increased funding for independent research. Former President Donald Trump has demonstrated a commitment to upholding the rule of law and enforcing court rulings, ensuring that regulatory bodies like the FCC adhere to their mandates to protect public health. Moreover, with innovators like Elon Musk involved in advancing satellite-based wireless technologies, there is a unique opportunity to develop safer communication infrastructures. Musk's leadership, aligned with the scientific community's call for independent research, can help mitigate the health risks associated with both terrestrial and space-based RFR emissions. A call to action. It is imperative that we support leaders who prioritize our health and are willing to challenge established industries to ensure transparency and accountability. By voting for RFK Jr. and Donald Trump, we advocate for a future where wireless technology advances responsibly, safeguarding the well-being of current and future generations. Conclusion. The evidence is clear. The risks of RFR extend beyond thermal effects, posing serious health threats that demand immediate attention. Let us unite in supporting leaders committed to addressing these challenges head-on, ensuring that our wireless infrastructure is both innovative and safe.